Good afternoon, everyone. How is everyone doing today?
Good.
Awesome. Today I'm going to talk to you about the dangers of eating while driving and why I think it should become illegal. First, to start off, I am absolutely appalled by those main statistics I found that 80% of car accidents are caused by distractions from eating while driving, and 65% of near misses are caused by distractions of eating while driving. This is just crazy to me, and I know it's something that we all do every day. We're all busy and we all have things to get to, but it's really important to be educated on why this is so dangerous and why it should become illegal. My three main points that I'm going to cover today are going to be our main statistics I started off with, and then I'm going to talk to you about the kinds of distractions that lead into these possible accidents or near accidents. And finally, I'm going to talk to you about the 10 most dangerous foods to eat or drink while driving. So first, we're going to go back to our main statistics of 80% of people being in a car accident and 65% of near misses happening from being distracted while eating or drinking while driving. This is a huge amount, and it's something that happens every day. Some of the things that can occur from that are running stop signs, running red lights, head-on collisions, running off the road, to guardrails, just some major things that can cause huge accidents, both mentally and physically. Someone could easily be paralyzed, extenuating hospital stays, damage to your car, insurance rates go up, death, and loved ones can obviously be greatly affected, and everyone who is involved in the situation. So it's something that is very serious and just as fatal as any other kind of car crash. Now that we know that driving while eating can cause such severe damages and actions, we're going to go over some of the things that go behind what causes this. So some of the main distractions that we're talking about are cognitive, visual, and manual distractions, and these are all come in all different kinds of forms, but we're going to kind of break them down a little bit and talk about that. Some major things that we see are that 70% of people eat while driving and 83% of people drink while driving. It's also a huge amount, and it's 3.6 times more likely for someone to get in an accident who is eating or drinking while driving. Some of the actions we point out is unwrapping your food, maybe sipping a beverage, taking your eyes off the road, spilling, reaching for napkins, applying condiments. All these things, even though they're done very quickly, take your focus off the road. And also, by driving with one hand is less control. Something could pop out in front of you right away when you were looking down to take a sip of your coffee, and you could be in a head-on collision. So all of these things are really dangerous distractions, even though they may seem like nothing. Now I'm going to talk about the 10 most dangerous foods to have while driving. Now this one's going to be hard for everyone to hear, but it's super important. Coffee ranks number 1 on the list. Coffee is very prone to splashing and spilling, which, as we all know, is a pain, and when it spills, we want to get it off the seat or our clothes right away, especially if it's hot, reaching for the napkins and splashing all over. So that is a huge distraction while driving. And also while drinking it too. If you think about it, when you're drinking your mug, you're looking up or looking at your mug for a minute, and that also takes your eyes off the road. It just takes 1 second to be distracted. So after we have coffee, then we have hot soups, which again is hot, spilling, very messy. I mean, just think about it, you're sitting at a table trying to eat soup. Imagine while trying to have the wheel and driving. It's just a mess, but people do it. Third on the list, we have tacos, which again, another super messy food. You have all the condiments going everywhere and getting the napkins and it's on your lap and just again, super messy. Fourth, we have Fourth, we have chili. Again, another super messy food. Requires utensils, hot and spilling, so again, no good. Hamburger rates number 5. And I can see why. People, they want to get their hamburger all dressed up and they want to hold the bun and make sure they have the right spot to bite into. So that's obviously a huge, easy distraction. Number 6 is any barbecue foods, which I don't know why anyone would try to do that while eating, but again, it has happened. You have all the sauce and You know, if you have corn or something, you're biting, huge distraction. 7 is fried chicken. You know, some of the things you could be doing, trying to peel it, you know, biting. 8 is powdered or jelly-filled donuts, which is super common. We think of cops, you know, having donuts all the time. So, you know, you have the powder going everywhere and trying to get it off, and the jelly. So just, again, just a complete mess with that. And then 9, we have soft drinks, which are super common. I mean, everyone drinks soda. So again, we have stickiness, we're spilling, you know, trying to drink. And then 10, we finally have chocolate, which everyone loves, but we know it gets everywhere. It melts in your hands, it spills on your clothes, you have to break it off. So all these things are really easy distractions, let alone while driving, having these distractions is huge. So these foods are definitely something to stay away from. All food is, but especially these guys. So now I'm going to wrap up our speech and kind of go over some of our main points again. Looking at these statistics of 80% of accidents being caused by eating while driving and 65% of near misses definitely made me think about stopping this habit. I know it's a lot to make it become illegal, but it's very important. These simple distractions of looking down, grabbing a napkin, having one hand on the wheel, or even just applying sauce to your burger can ruin someone's life. And also to point out some of these foods that I know we all eat every day, especially coffee. I know it's hard, but all these foods are extremely distracting. So I thank you all here, for all of you, for coming today and listening to me. And I hope that you join my cause in making eating while driving illegal. Thank you, everybody.
Mm-hmm.